5:30 with my daily live streams. As you can tell by the title, I'm frustrated, irritated, if you will. Um, and I think that happens. It just happens in life. It's not something we can fully prevent or avoid. It's just gonna happen. What I'm trying to sit with right now is to what degree do I accept this and allow it and like feel the feelings and what does it look like to let it wash over me? Like feel the feelings, but then also don't hold on to them. Let them stay as long as they need to be there for me to feel them, fully ingest them, and then they go on about our day and we get back to our regularly scheduled program. So I was up super early this morning. I got up at like 4 and I started taking down my garden. And I started recording it for the vlog. So when I do this, release this vlog video, I don't know which one it'll be in, but it will be one of the vlogs. I actually was recording myself, and it was like, it wasn't bad. Like, that didn't put me in a bad mood per se, but just the thought of it now is like, I can't even have a container garden in peace. Like, and honestly, it's like a little bit synonymous to how a lot of the world works. And how our society is just so built to disrupt us, um, distract us from things that ultimately are good for you. Um, but yeah, so I'm up at 4 o'clock this morning, and on both balconies, I'm just like cutting up plants because I was going to sell them or like give them away. I was trying to figure out if I should sell them or give them away because they're so big. But then I was just like, I don't feel like logistically trying to like figure that out. And I'm also like logistically planning travel and content and like got a bunch of other things. And I'm like, I don't need no more open loops. So I'm just gonna throw all of them away. So I'm like chopping down tomato plants, um, tossing out the strawberry plants. Hey Angela. Um, Hopefully you're having a really good day. Um, and I haven't finished, but I'm probably gonna finish it today. I have a client meeting at 6. So hey Centrica. Hey Nzinga. So that's kind of how I started my day, which wasn't the worst. Like I was talking to my mom and I'm like, I'm just accepting it, it is what it is, and I'm releasing this for something else bigger and greater. Like this is one thing. Like holding on and fighting for this container garden is not necessarily gonna be worth it. Especially because like there's other things that like are coming down the road later on in the year that to me are just way more important. So like put a bunch of energy into fighting for this is not gonna make no damn sense. So release it. Um, cool. Walt Coley started getting work done for the day. I haven't recorded any videos, so I'm also a little frustrated with myself because I haven't recorded anything yet, and I really want to be posting way more than I am. But I go to my channel and I get a copyright strike. And the way that this just set me off, like I am still kind of pissed about it. Like apparently the people, I'm not trying to blast them. So wait, let me see if I can cover this up. But like I reached out to them directly and they said they're gonna retract it. If y'all can see this. Um because again, I'm not trying to expose them or like comfort them in any way. But like I sent this long ass email of like you mistakenly gave me a copyright strike, and it's not even a copyright claim. Like copyright claims happen all the time. Like if you use too long of a clip or audio or something, somebody can do a copyright claim, and that means that you have to share revenue with them, or it'll just stop it from for you being able to release it and play. But a copyright strike, like you only get 3 strikes and they'll take your whole channel, and I don't have any. And I know it might sound like I'm being dramatic because it's like this is my first one, but I shouldn't have any. And they gave me a freaking copyright strike for a video, a 2-minute video from 2015, where this new artist, I'm basically like previewing their song. And I had to go into my damn email because back then I was like working in New York. And I remember the PR person who reached out to me about this particular artist, and that piece of content was created to promo that. At the time, it was released via SoundCloud, and it was available and free, and we were like told to do this to like help this particular artist out. So I typed in my little email like, y'all got me up professionally. Because you're not about to put my channel in danger. Not to say that like the first strike is not them taking the channel. They made me go through this digital copyright school to be able to even get into my account. Like I had to take copyright school, which was a bunch like watch this video and to answer these questions. And I'm like, I don't still, I'm not. So I'm pissed. So I went to the school, did that part on it, and it still has like this notice on my dashboard. It's like you have 1 out of 3 copyright strikes, and I hate it. Like I hate it so bad. I hate I hate having notifications. Period. Like those little like bubbles with like this many unread emails, this and such. Them shits bother me. And like in the dashboard now, it has this box that says you have 1 out of 3 copyright strikes, and I'm like, I don't fucking deserve that. So I reached out to them, and luckily they got back to me. I also DM'd the person who's counting. I emailed the team for this person, but also DM'd the person because it's so funny. They had posted on their story like 20 hours ago, one person seated in a stadium, and it's like the support, and then it was like a split screen, and the other side of the photo was when everybody already gets it, the support in the beginning versus the support once everybody already, like once the bandwagon starts. And I DM'd them and I responded to that, and I said it's funny because I was one of those people who were there from the very beginning, and now I have a copyright strike that's potentially putting my channel in harm's way for doing so. Interesting. Check your email when you get a chance. Yes, I did. And I don't know if it had anything to do with getting them to respond to my email quicker, but I did. And now I'm just sitting here waiting for them to clear this shit. And they're like, okay, once we retract the copyright strike, can you take the video down? Sure. Y'all could have emailed me from before. The video has been up for 9 years. I don't even make this type of content anymore. And y'all giving me a copyright strike 9 years later? Look at it, y'all. It's just taunting me. It's taunting me so bad. Do y'all see it? I can't exit out of it. I can't clear it. Can't do a damn thing about it until they clear it themselves. So then that happened today. And that just took me completely out of the mood. And then I'm also like still trying to like do my little things over here, write this and plan this. And I'm just like, why does things have, why am I getting so much resistance? Like, annoying. You need to remember that at work. Wait, did I keep any in y'all? Not inside, no. The plants, no. Girl, I'm just getting rid of all of them. I'm over it. I'm over it. But like again brought me to this mindset of like I'm thinking I'm doing fine, minding my business, keep it to myself, and then HOA issue. Copyright strike on a 2-minute video from 9 years ago that was literally made to promote you as a new artist, and now you're not a new artist and your new team I guess wasn't privy. I put all this in the email. I'm like, I can actually send you guys the email correspondence between myself and your PR team at that particular time to show that this was actually requested content, not just some random content creator trying to steal your music. Now, I don't know if there's something lost in translation with your current team and the team that you had 9 years ago, but no matter what it is, it ain't my problem. Okay, it ain't my problem. Let's not make it my problem. Erica got enough of her own problems. She don't need no more extra problems that are not actually hers, okay? I'm hoping that they get this taken care of quickly, because just looking at it, like I can't even go into the dashboard or back into my channel without seeing this notice. It's the first thing on the thing, and I can't clear it, and it just chaps my ass so bad. I went through and I was like looking at all of my old content, and I started deleting a lot of stuff because I'm like, y'all not gonna catch me up on this. Like y'all not gonna take my channel behind some like I've had this channel since I think 2011. Y'all give me a copyright strike and you only get 3 of them hosts for some content that was made 9 years ago? Oh, bet. Bet. The platform itself ain't even the same as it was 9 years ago. Wow, I gotta get them together. So yeah, I'm frustrated, y'all, and being unproductive. I keep standing on business. Your resistance could could be coming because you're getting close to your blessings. Don't get distracted by these obstacles. I understand that, but even the thought of that is so frustrating. I'm like, why am I being made to feel so uncomfortable right now? And I get it. Uncomfortability is necessary for growth or whatever, but like let it be some shit that I'm actually like taking a risk in and like learning something new and exposing myself to something new. This is so petty. This is petty. Ugh. But thank you. You're right. You're right. But I am standing on business about this damn strike. I don't give a damn if it's the first one or not because I really should not have received it. In the same way that I sent them a swift little email. If they wanted that video down, they could have just sent me a goddamn email. It's easy. I didn't even know when I got the strike. It said the title of the video. I said, "What? That's on my channel? What is that?" uh, I need to breathe. And I'm prepping. I need to be prepping because I have a meeting with a client. And while I do want to work with them in this regard, I am being lowballed, and I'm so over that shit. I swear to God, like I am at the point now where I do not want to work with people who just like, and I get it. We are all like trying to make dollars stretch or whatever. Some people are robbing Peter to pay Paul. But like I've done so much and like my resume is very lengthy. I've done so much and just the type of person I am, which most people, they're not going to assume, right? Because this can be a very cutthroat world. But like the way I operate is just from a place of I'm never trying to beat nobody over the head when it comes to pricing. Like if I am signing on to do something now, it's like because I actually believe in your project and I believe that I can like help add to the story and I can, make this shit pop. So okay, cool, y'all got me. But when I give you a price and then you try to go, well, I'm not understanding why this and like try to lowball me, it's like I don't give a fuck this much. I will be broke before I go back and forth. I really will. Like I would take a little bit of dollars and leave me the hell alone because it's just not worth the stress. So I'm like low key not into like not excited specifically for this because I just feel like for all that they want, they don't actually have the budget for it. And I am out of my season of like making miracles happen. Like you're going to get what you pay for because I'm not about to break my brain and break everything around me, stress myself out, not sleep, do all of these things for pennies. I'm just not about to do it. Um Speaking of which, let me go ahead and cancel their retainer right now because if I do stay on consistently, their rate has to go up. Like the fact that like I had to like track them down for late payments um at a very reasonable rate. It's like people also like I think people get like very comfortable with paying you the least amount possible. And I'm like, no. I'm gonna cancel this. Because that was the getting started rate. The moment, like, no, just no. Erica, I'm proud of you for recognizing your work boundaries. You are an inspiration to many of us. Child, thank you. I don't feel like it at the moment. It feel like I am just struggling unnecessarily. And part of this I brought on my goddamn self by saying yes to people and being nice and da da da. Like, but I'm glad y'all able to get something. I'm sharing because hopefully people are able to take something. Well, part of it's me venting, but then also part of it is like maybe you could take something from this. So I just canceled the retainer that I had them on because once we start up, like once we have this meeting, I'm supposed to do this shoot. They gotta sign off on what the budget will look like for that, and then if it's going to be consistent monthly stuff, it's not going to be at the rate that they had. Um, and if it's not that, then it's nothing for me. Like, be okay with walking away. I think when I first started, especially because I had no media training, had no journalism training, had no broadcast journalism training, had no graphic design training, no like had no training in the digital space, in the artist space. Um, I jumped in and worked for free, worked for Vibe for free, worked at Blue for free for quite a while. And then they finally, gave me a stipend or whatever. Um, and work for a bunch of different people for free. So I'm not even shading that. Like, do what you got to do to get the knowledge because I do think that there's an innate value in being able to be in a room and be able to learn from your surroundings and being able to be mentored or whatever. But then once you get to a point that you have perfected something, you have a knowledge base in something, you have an expertise in something, know your worth and charge for that shit. And you can still work with people, you can cut people deals, you can do whatever you feel feels right on your spirit, but don't sacrifice so much so to the point where it becomes a weight on you. And it can easily do that. Like if you're overworking yourself, and I have friends who's entrepreneurs as well, who we've had these conversations, and you're expedited and burnout, no longer even excited about the projects because you're not being given all the resources that you need to actually make the project be what it could possibly be. So like, what the hell are we doing here? Yeah, no. I would rather go without. I would rather go and go do some Amazon shifts and make something shake for this bill or that bill than to accept peanuts and then be expected to move mountains. And it's just like, no, absolutely not. So this meeting will be interesting. It's supposed to be about our content shoot that we're going to be doing, but also it's going to be a reestablishing of certain expectations and boundaries and then communications about finance. Um, or maybe not this meeting. We probably want to have a call with the manager because this is with the actual talent. I probably want to have a call with the manager in the morning about the finances because it's just no. It's pay the rate or no. I can't work with your budget if your budget is nowhere near what your expectations are. And again, even with what I have quoted people and what I have charged people is still below market value for what the hell you're asking for. So like let's not. Let's not. I'm proud of myself because I literally just canceled that retainer. Um and that one automatically bills every single month. But that was initially for the getting started rate. And I don't know, I don't think that people necessarily have ill intentions always, but like, you know that you're like trying to do the bare minimum. And then like, They hit me with the like, and I was like, okay, so since you have budget restrictions, like we're gonna have to cut this out, cut this out, cut this out. And they're like, well, give me 3 proposals and then give me 3 different tiers. And it's like, even that is work. No, I'm not doing all of that. You said that this is what you want. This is what your desired results are going to be. This is how I believe that we can actually achieve that. This is what I think that will actually cost. That is not going to work for you. This is a very bare minimum of what I will sign on to the project for, period. Anything other than that is unpaid labor in me even trying to finagle and come up with all these goofy ass option game plans. I'm okay. So yeah, it's been a very frustrating Monday, y'all. And I want to open my freaking. I started to open this, but I want to put it together on camera and make a TikTok for it. And I'm like, oh, and I want to move this stuff around this space, and I want to do all the things all at once. It's like, Erica, you cannot do all of the things at once. So that's also frustrating me. Just a lot is frustrating me. So again, I'm going back to like, okay, so how are you handling this? How long are you going to feel this? What the hell are you doing with these emotions in particular? And what next? And not necessarily next in days or month, but like what's next in the next hour? Because I have recorded no videos. I do want to do a live reactions for, even though I already watched the trailer, the Bridgerton Part 2 trailer. I've recorded no video, posted no video. I've defended my copyright strike, so that's something. But basically, my whole damn day is gone. It's 5:09. Like, and I've done nothing. When have you had a vacation? I don't. I don't take vacations. Yeah. I have not had a vacation in, well, actually, I would count New York as a vacation. I would count the 5 days a week I spent in New York in March. I would actually count that as a vacation. Cause I did edit like I think 2 videos while I was there, but other than that, I didn't do much of nothing but what I wanted to do, which was bike all around the damn city and go to museums and go to brunch and eat food and went to a show. So maybe that will count, I guess. That wasn't planned to be a vacation. I just wanted to pop into New York and things just kind of worked out. Um, but yeah, I don't really take vacations. And vacations get a little bit harder when you work for yourself. Um, it's not the easiest thing to like make happen because you only eat when you're working and you have to plan to like not work. And specifically, like up until like a year and a half ago, when I had like was doing mostly client work and managing a ton of different clients, I was subjected to everybody else's schedule. So yeah, I don't really take vacations. The most that I get as a vacation is when I do my silent 72, which is those 3 days where I don't answer the phone and I don't get on the computer or watch TV or anything, and I just live a very simple life and I'm on vocal rest. Those little 3 days are like the only vacations that I've had in years. It's not a vacation if you're working. Yeah. And in all honesty, I don't even think a vacation would help me right now because it, especially when you work for yourself, like it's basically like you eat what you kill, whether that's, freelancing and client work, whether that's content and you have to keep making it. Like I am not in a position right now to just stop doing everything. I'm just not. um, So I wouldn't even be able to in just like take a vacation and it actually be I'm not doing anything. You need to build in your 3 days regularly. You can't fire all cylinders and be successful. Yeah, I know. I was trying to do it once a month, like do those 3 days once a month, but this same client was originally supposed to have the shoot 2 weeks ago, and then the budget issue came up, so then they pushed it back. But I had already plan to like work and do other stuff, so I did not plan to be offline for 3 days. So now I don't have one planned. But that's the goal. And like now, and deciding yesterday that I'm going to be leaving LA, it's like I don't really have time to take 3 days now because I have to be getting my house ready for the sublease, interviewing subleasees, still creating content and all of that kind of stuff. So it sounds good in theory, but when it comes down to like actually executing, uh, things become a lot less practical. I need to get more water. Um, let me. I already sent them that mood board, so let me pull it up. I think my new monitor is going to be great. It's like the perfect size, and I have it in my teleprompter, so that's a win. I did like take that out today. Um, I've been in the email a lot today because I had to go back and forth with the lawyer in the Virgin Islands too. So that's something I actually got accomplished today. We might be coming to a resolution for that. Am I going to send it for that? I don't know. Where? Message choice. Yeah, that's already there. So they gotta get the hell on my face with that. Okay. I can delete that. Okay. And we're waiting for that to still be reinstated. Um. What is with these like bots? There's so many bots now. I don't understand. So that's where I'm at, y'all. I know I sound very whiny, and that's fine because every now and again we go through things and we feel like whining about it, and whether we're justified or not, we whine. So I'm just like y'all in that regard. Um, the goal is definitely to get to a place of a little bit more um, balance. I think that the hard part is like actually getting to that place. So it's a lot easier said than done. Um, but so many things are set up to distract you or to deter you, even from what you might deem the simplest shit. Because for me, it's like cultivating peace. Like, I think I live a pretty peaceful life. I know I get all excited and passionate and dramatic in my videos, but I live a very peaceful life. I don't have a bunch of drama. The drama that I have is people hating me online. People in real life don't hate me, or at least the ones I experience. I don't be going through a bunch of back and forth. That's probably also why it sticks out so much when I do come up on like even a little bits of it. So like this HOA situation is like over some container plants. Child. But it is what it is. It is what it is. I really want to be in a place of like optimum productivity and like super focus. But I think, especially today, that is kind of shot. And I was so proud of myself. I woke up so early. I've been wanting to start being up at 4 a.m. anyway. So I was like, oh, I'm up at 4 because I went to sleep so early last night. I'm like, okay, let's jump into the day. Little did I know that this is what the day had in store for my ass. You want money? Yeah, I get it. Child. And y'all, while I was on TikTok, and it's a bunch of girls complaining about taking their braids out, I said, see, Kennedy, I think her name is Kennedy, talked about going to this shop in Harlem, this popular shop, or New York. Maybe it's Brooklyn. I don't know if it's Brooklyn or Harlem. It's in New York. And the things to watch out for, because when they cut up the braid, they cut in your hair and doing like all of these things. And I'm like, see, this is why I want to go sit and get my hair braided. Then the other girl was like, I try to take my braids out myself. I gotta go get a takedown service. And she was like so stressed when she was trying to take it out herself. And I'm like, see, all of that. It's giving sewing or a wig. I'm sorry, y'all. It's giving. This is probably why I haven't had braids in 15 years. Like, aside from me like having a hair company at one point or selling hair at one point. So I also did not get braids because I was always wearing my hair for my brand. But Kennedy is right. Like, them hair braiders are not focused on your hair health. They focus on trying to give you the style, and they're going to do whatever they can to give you the style and make their braids look as neat or whatever is possible. So when you really think about it, them going up and cutting up the length of the braids, wait till you take your hair out of that. A mess. I think so much stuff comes so timely. And the fact that I was just talking to y'all about that, I'm like, see? Oh, also, I was paying bills today. And that's annoying in themselves. The amount of money that we spend to live on this space rock is beyond me. It's like really just beyond me. And every month, I'm just reminded of that fact. Okay, what am I working on now? Now I'm going to try to put together a shot list spreadsheet so that we can go ahead and just make this super, super clear in reference to what we're doing and why we're doing it. Wait, who FaceTime? Saturday. I totally missed that. All right. From what I sent them. Board. I need to put a folder together from all of the stuff that I had. What has y'all's Monday been like? Hopefully it was off to a much better start than mine, child. Update your good sis with some good news or some just good vibes. Sorry, I'm trying to pull some video inspo that I want to reference for these clients from my phone. Did I skip over it? Where is it? Oh, here's one of them. Where's the girl walking with the playlist? Where the hell is that? No, I downloaded. What's the start? It truly has been a Monday. Bruh. It has been a goddamn Monday. And like, ain't nobody asked you for all that Monday. You know, I feel that in my spirit, child. Oh yeah, this is one upload. for sure. This girl did such this little cute thing where she created a playlist. And I saved it. I don't know where the hell it is. Oh, there it is. Is this the video? Or is just the... There we go. They're definitely doing this. They have to do this. This is a vibe. Oh, this was such a creative way to like share your music interests. Can y'all see? So I'm gonna shoot something like that with my clients. Hopefully they like the concept because I love it and I think it's brilliant and it's low hanging fruit. It's just the problem. Okay, so like maybe I also need to like express some of my frustrations with these freaking clients specifically because when you are a new person, like brand new ass platform, launching yourself as a personal brand and trying to enter the celebrity space, first thing you have to do is like get people to know you. And this is a new young girls group and their music is not ready to release, so it's no content that we can create around their music or leading up to a rollout for that. The music won't be released until later this year. So their entry into the social media space for me is like, okay, well, we got to get people excited about who y'all are as people, about your aesthetic, about your perspective, about just what you add in taking up space in the areas in which y'all like sing about. So like teenage shit, love, cool, cool, cool. And they have nothing. So it's like coming up with something from scratch, which is cool, but it requires a lot of legwork, a lot of time, and a lot of energy. And it's like there you cannot start, or actually you can start and you can start very slow, but when your manager is coming out talking about they want you to hit and they need you to get 10,000 followers by this date and 100,000 by this date, that requires content. Like the only way that you grow quickly and you're not cheating by like buying followers, the only way that you grow quickly in this day and age is to produce a ridiculous amount of content. You literally are basically playing a slot machine as it pertains to these algorithms on all the major platforms, which means you got to keep feeding that hole before you'll actually hit. So that requires a lot of money to create a lot of content very quickly that you can release. Like not just posting once a day, but like the based off of what their initial goals was, like I pitched them that y'all need to be posting 3 to 5 times a day, bare minimum, for how quickly you want to grow and like how you wanted to basically like establish them to like start the following. And again, the following wouldn't solely be on music, it will be in their same music genre. So whoever their competitors are, it will be trying to pull those people in, but based off of their like life experience and interest, not actually over letting them hear the music. And that again, it just costs so much because you have to do so much. Yeah. And y'all not about to run me ragged to populate just empty ass socials for pennies. No. Mm-mm. It's just no way that you do it. It's no way that you launch and grow quickly without content. There is no magic pill. Yes, you can go viral, but that does not actually mean that you grow a full on account. And the way that you go viral in this day and age, and y'all, at this point, I'm just kind of, I guess, venting and like getting these thoughts outside of my head, because I haven't said them out loud yet. But the way that you go viral in this day and age is rage baiting and polarizing perspectives, which is anti the brand that you want to build. So you can't even go viral how most people will go viral. It's so you got to lean into the wholesome lane and just create a shit ton of content. Like you have to become a factory. Like there's no other way. It don't work otherwise. I haven't done anything for myself today, so I gotta figure out what the hell it is I'm gonna do for myself. I think I'm gonna play The Sims later. I'm gonna play The Sims. That is going to be my thing. Um, yes, that will be it. That actually makes me very excited. Okay. I'm trying to put together this checklist. Download that stuff. How the hell do I leave this? Well, I'm trying to figure out. This is crazy that this thing won't let me leave this freaking Dropbox. I don't understand. What the hell is going on? I don't know what's going on. I want to rewatch House of the Dragon and I want to play The Sims. That's it. So that's what my ass is going to do today. Once I finish with these goddamn obligations. I probably should like eat something too. Because I haven't had anything but chips. So that could be messing me up. I'm very well hydrated today, I think, but I have not had anything of sustenance. Oh, actually, I had eggs this morning. So I did. I did eat something. I had eggs and a muffin. Are there any other shows besides Albert that I'm watching just for fun? Um, I guess not really, because even if I haven't talked about it yet, I'm not opposed to talking about it on the channel and I want to get to it. So I guess not really. And then now we're about to be in the fucking thick of Power season. Power comes back this Friday. Next week is House of the Dragons. Next week is Bridgerton. Um, so I don't even have time to pick up on anything new. If I wanted to. I'm about to be in the thick of it for real. Sisters is back. All American is still on. They asses got renewed for the 7th season. I told y'all they was getting renewed. I told y'all. Um, what's what? Abbott Elementary? I gotta finish that because I told y'all I was gonna do that too, huh? Um this call is gonna annoy me. Cause I am also the person of like, do not call me to death. Like, I'm not getting on no more damn Zooms. Like, we can meet once, maybe twice about some stuff, but at this point we've been going back and forth, keep getting on calls, and like, are we going to shoot the stuff or are we not? You going to do it or you not? I don't want to keep meeting about a meeting about a meeting about a meeting. Y'all, I do sound whiny, Angela. I appreciate the support, but I know I sound so damn whiny. I really just want to get to what we need to get to so that we can get to what we want to get to. Like, let's do the work and be done with it. Let's everybody leave everybody alone. Don't cause too much problems. Don't belittle somebody in their worth by trying to undercut them in pricing. If you can't afford it, then you just can't afford it. Find somebody who you can afford. Like, yeah. I feel like all of that is just so simple. House of the Dragon. It's a spinoff, a prequel from Game of Thrones, and it's really good. Like, it's really, 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 really good. Speaking of chips, I don't want to show these chips because I'm not supposed to eat them because we're supposed to be boycotting them. But I don't have that many chip choices here. I'm trying to get my mother to send me but your girl kind of loves the chip. I'm not going to promote them. They have questionable corporate practices. Well, child, I don't know what you're waiting for. Game of Thrones first 6 seasons was that girl. The last 2, the showrunners started feeling themselves a little bit too much. But for a solid 6 seasons, Game of Thrones understood the assignment as it pertains to TV. Cole, you hungry? I meant to go get him some wet food because he don't have any more. And your Chewy order not gonna come until the 7th. I gotta check that. Let me see. I think I set it up to come the 7th. The 10th. Can I move it up? Yeah, they have 2. I think Dunkin' Egg, which is another prequel, and then another one. I can't think of the name of it. They put the Jon Snow one on hold, so that one's not coming. They originally greenlit 5, but 2 of them they shelved or canceled. I need to look up Angel Reese's schedule. Oh, they played the Sparks on the 17th. Okay, okay. Oh, but they also play the Liberty again on July 11th. And if I'm going to be in New York that week, I could probably... Are they going to be at New York? Maybe I can go to Phoenix and see them. Wait, I don't even know. That's the men's team. Who the hell are the Suns? Hold on. The Sun is Connecticut. Oh, wait. Who the hell did Caitlin play for? Holy, when I go up here, August 30th, the Fever plays the Sky. In Chicago. Listen, the 30th? Am I going to be in Chicago on the 30th? Do I need to go to Chicago? I just want to see her whoop Caitlin's ass. Are you hungry? You're not going to eat this food because you don't have no wet food on it. And I don't have time to run in the store real quick because I got to get ready for this meeting. Come on, we're going to try to give you the little dry food. And you're going to act all bougie and still not eat it. Come on, man. Coley. Hey. Let's go. Hold on, y'all. Hey. You rushing me. Let's go. Come on. You so hungry. Come on. Oh, I got this. Best reviews by... I can't tell. No. Better safe than sorry. But you got your other little treats. I was gonna run out and take this back to Home Depot today. So I'm supposed to grab you another box of wet food while I was out. But we didn't leave. Let's see. You want an egg? This is my last one. My last boiled egg, and I was going to use it for my ramen. But since I don't have any wet food, I guess I gotta go for it. I gotta go to the call. I don't know what I did this time, but I need to make sure I don't do it again. These eggs have been the worst to peel. Every last one of them. Like, quite literally every last one of them. Please do not make a mess with my food with this egg. All right. You do whatever it is that you're gonna do. He's gonna be pissed because he ain't got no water food. He'll get over it. All right, y'all. I gotta get ready. Turn my camera on. To go on this Zoom. I watch too much TV and it's not my job. I mean, if this is what you enjoy, child, give yourself that. Let yourself enjoy it, honey. I only say TV is a problem if it's just being used as what it was kind of meant for, of a distraction from your real life. Um, but if it's really how you unwind, if it's really where, again, you find joy, peace, and happiness, lean into that, honey. There are way worse vices. Are you doing it? Are they doing another? Oh, all right, answer that. Oh, I didn't think I need to plug that. Hold on, y'all. Y'all, these WNBA tickets is $1,000? Child. Let me find out. Let me find out. $1,000 for some WNBA tickets? Wow. And not even courtside. Courtside is 2,800. That's insane. I mean, I guess not really. Yo, the nosebleeds is 375. I'm sorry. That corner nosebleed is 375. This straight on nosebleed is 625. Did y'all know that the WNBA tickets cost this much? Let me find out. Let me. It also might be. This is a Hi. Hey, can you hear me? Hello. How are you? Oh, let me switch the audio here. It's not okay. Hold on, chat. Okay. Now y'all in my headphones. How's everybody feeling on this Monday? Good. I'm hanging in there. It's Monday, child, but we're definitely blessed. Let's go over here. What is going on? Okay. Let me shrink that. So I have, hey Steve. Let me pull up. I'm doing pretty good. How are you feeling? I can only, I can only imagine. I will say this Monday is definitely Mondaying. So, right. Alex is here. Okay. Is that the thing? Got it. Getting the vibes. Well, while we wait for Annika, did you guys get a chance to take a look at the mood board? No, I just sent this one last week, like the visual. No, I sent it to you and Carlo. Um, Mm, no, it's Friday. What was 30? The 31st, was that Thursday or Friday? Um. Okay, I'll re-forward it. All right, did you guys get that? Hey, no worries. I sent to both Outlook and AOL, Steve. So I don't know. It might be also because it has the PDF attachment. I don't know if it got filtered out or. I can't share the screen and pull it up, so for the girls to see. Okay. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Hold on one second. No, those are all inspos. Yes. All inspo. Hold on. I'm trying to. Okay, there we go. All right, just so that you all can see. Um, all right. Monica, you good? Yeah, I think so. She's just setting up her phone. Okay. All right. Can you guys see the screen? Okay, cool. So this is really just a general overview for the first content shoot. The goal is to get as many pieces as possible that will be able to be used throughout the summer, which is a little bit tough if it's not just like super generic um, lifestyle stuff, just because we don't know what's going to be trending until it trends. So we can pull from some of the bigger trendy things now, but most of this is just heavily based in general things that could work for pretty much anything. So if a trending sound pops up or a challenge or something, we'll have the visuals that we can immediately attach to it and be able to release. Um, the what I have here is for 3 different locations, which can happen over multiple days. It doesn't have to be one day. Like I know you guys have one more studio session scheduled for this week, so ideally, I will be able to come and get a ton of B-roll that is in line with the in-studio parts that you'll see here. And then the other 2 things are outside to just really give that Cali lifestyle vibe, and then you all's personalities. So this is just a list of or overview in reference to the list of the shots, and then a link to example for TikToks and Reels. This is the inspo for in the studio, really just catching you guys' essence and your vibe, because we cannot necessarily utilize your actual music. I think that this is a great time to at least consistently in rotation have visuals of you all in the studio, because if you are a music artist that's launching that you want people to pay attention to, we want to be able to communicate in a way that like music is coming, and I think that this is the strongest best way to do so, while also giving aspirational vibes, giving like the girlies who don't sing would also want to do it just because y'all look cute as hell in the booth, you know. And then, not to mention all the little rap beats that's going on, and everybody's talking about getting the booth, and like y'all are singers, but you'll get like the conversation around that because you're providing booth aesthetics. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah. How do you guys feel about the studio content? So this will be not only like stills like this, but for sure the focus for this whole shoot actually is video, and this will be the 7 to 10 second clips, the cute looks. This is where I'm not sure what you guys are shooting, but even if we have to like fake certain things, like hyper emotions and expressions will be really great, just so that we can capture those things. And again, even if we're not planning to release it right now, if something comes up that we can, you know, a trending audio or something that we can attach it to, we'll have the visual there. Um, yeah. Ideally, if you could go through what your general emotions are or feelings are in the studio, everything from deep in thought, wanting to hit a note, like really pushing, to like fun and like kicking it, and like this is you guys' safe space to really connect with one another. And where a lot of your, I'm not saying this might not be true, but maybe it is, a lot of what your strengthening of your bond looks like as friends within this girl group might happen in this space, and then we just need to capture that so that we can have that be the visual conversation. So each one of these is just like the setup and then the mood board, but then like another visual for that. And I just pulled a couple things in reference to the vibe. So this is definitely giving dark aesthetic for all of these. Low exposure, really chill. In addition to like capturing you all's, you know, natural essence and then the emotions I was speaking about, this will be really great for like quote cards, for affirmations, like the just keep in mind that the goal with this first shoot is to grab as much content as possible that can be used and reused as much as possible, as we are like getting you guys along on the journey of like launching into the social media space, but then also preparing to release music. Okay. um other No. What time? Okay, I can do before 6ish. So you said Okay, cool. So that's tomorrow. So like 12 p.m. Do we know the songs that y'all are working on? The album or the EP? Okay. Um okay, and how many looks would y'all feasibly be able to bring with you? Not necessarily that you have to like do full on looks, but like at least change of clothes. Two. Ideally, I would love three or four, just because it could look like it's multiple studio days just with the changing, even if it's changing of a shirt or changing of a, you know what I'm saying? We'll be able to fake the difference. And if it's four, then that's a, like if you're releasing content around this once a week, then you're in a, like you have a month before people will re-see us using similar stuff. You get what I'm saying? Annika. Everybody's good with at least four looks. It's like waist up. Yeah. So like, even if like let's say for example Annika is a jeans girl. Like if yours is like two T's, a crop and a sweater, like you know what I'm saying? That was still, oh no. Yeah. Even if it's like your cozy fits, whatever, just to have something to make it seem like it's more than one day. I know, I'm sorry it's last minute. Right. Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so the yeah, it's really like behind the scenes these yeah. But yeah, these are the inspo, and I think Carlo can get you guys the actual deck if y'all want to review it like after we get off this call and like look at it more. But yeah, literally this is inspo. You see a bunch of crops, sweatshirts, like jeans, you know, super chill. Um, Next space, Beverly Hills, just because it just reads California. It stresses me out as because there's so many tourists always there at the major spots. However, on camera, visually, as it pertains to y'all's content, just putting you there will automatically read like Cali vibes. These girls get it. So literally, and this is where you guys can like let me know what you want it to like look like. I put some things, just trying to think about what we talked about the last call and kind of meld some of you all styles. So there's a few things that I have here on the mood board. This will be a lot of like, I'm sorry, what you say? Okay, cool. Okay, cool. A lot of like, I'm that girl energy, walking. Um, I want to do a ton of like paparazzi-esque videos. So like me shooting with a longer lens from farther away and you guys really just like vibing, talking on your phone. All of those things can be overlaid with text, quotes, whatever, and it would just work and communicate, you know, the aesthetic that I have been wanting to establish with you guys online while also being really, really aspirational. I have a couple of examples as well. Like I love this. I came across this TikTok and I was like, oh, the girls have to do this like in various forms. But this is an example of like one of the walking shots. Can you guys see my screen still? I'm gonna play it one more time. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Can you hear it? No? Okay. Well, it's basically like it's a superimposed Spotify playlist, which I'll get you guys. It's like faves, like we talked about, and like lock it down. And we'll be doing different setups, so like different locations. But I think Beverly Hills would be a great place to do this with the palm trees and stuff in the background, or like the Beverly Hills sign in the background. And it's basically like you're walking and you're just scrolling and like picking the best song. And we can like build upon it. It doesn't have to specifically be this, but I just thought that this was like really cool. What do you guys think? Okay. And I have a bunch of other like little example inspo ones. In reference to, I drew inspo from this one for like the long far away shot, but it doesn't have to be top down. It doesn't have to be top down. I would think because we're in like iconic Beverly Hills, we would have something signifying a location in the foreground, and again, you guys vibing in the background. But that's a little bit different than a standard content creator who just propped up their phone. It just looks like you guys are that girl. And it could be solo shots as well as together shots. And you guys can't hear it, I'm sorry, but the track that this was to was for Katranada, which is so summer, like just everything. I love this one too, actually. You just saw it? I mean, and we can like tailor it and like customize the text if y'all want to switch it up. I just thought like that was so cool. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. But like these all inspo great for like building off of. But um back to wait, sorry, hold on. Ah, Um, so I put these photos here for not only inspo for you guys, but also for like the actual location. So this little pond thingy in front of the Beverly Hills sign would be a great place. A really secluded street would be great for like the walking, and you guys won't have to worry about people watching you while like vibing out in the Cali weather. And we can really just play with it. How do you guys feel about that? Okay. Okay. Abrielle, how you feeling? I try to include some femininity stuff because I know, you know, you want to lean into that. Um, all right, and then third and final is Santa Monica, and it's really just because the pier gives you like busy fun, but then they also still have the promenade there, and it's a bunch of people. Um, and this, I'm not even gonna lie, y'all. I don't know if this is gonna be a issue. Maybe we could work through it, but this is where I would like want you guys to be doing like the musical covers, the actual singing, maybe a little bit of dancing amongst people that typically grabs people's attention on social media. One, because you just seem so brave and so dope to be like commanding in like space and energy out in public to be doing what you're doing. So we would kind of play with again the promenade as well as the pier and lean into certain trends We'll do some walking, some like paparazzi-esque type things here as well, but this is more so to create like the fun, like you only live once, summer Cali content, you know? And then that's the kind of like mood board for that. The overall goals is between 45 and 60 pieces of content that we can spread out throughout this summer. In addition, and that will go in between what you guys have already done with your actual editorial shoots that you've already done. And then what we need, so I put 3, but now y'all 4, we already did it, so you can't go back on it. At least 2 looks for Beverly Hills, at least 2 looks for Santa Monica. The more the merrier, but 2 is like the minimum, just so that we can have a little bit of variety that we can work with for an extended period of time. Any questions? Anything you want to add based off of the inspo that you've seen? Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. We can make that happen. Anything else that you guys will want specifically in the car? Any songs? Come on. Um. Okay. I also on the deck it's a link to this Notion page with a bunch of examples. Not all of these things we're going to technically tackle, but these are also just really great inspo. I felt like as well, like a pull from this K-pop band twice. Um, oh, but you guys can't hear the audio. So you'll have to like go to the page and then you can like listen to it. But visually, there's a couple. I think there's some. Yeah, that's Sabrina Carpenter. I found out who she was after you said that was one of your faves. Um, so you guys can like check this out and let me know which ones are like your faves. Um, I love this. These are here for literally like aesthetic slow mo scenes. I definitely want to get some because again, they're just really great, for lack of a better word, filler content. They still give people aspirational vibes without, but very low effort. So I'm going to integrate some of those into each of the locations that we're at, for sure. I think this is an example of one of the walking ones. Oh, it's loading. Not the tab crash. Yeah, just a simple like walking. Um, and anything else from here? Oh yeah, those 2 are like really great. I love Brian. I love Soraya. More Sabrina. But yeah, you guys can take a look at this page and like the deck and let me know. I guess Carla, we're gonna have to figure out when we're gonna be able to get together to do Santa Monica and Beverly Hills. Steve, any questions for you or anything? How you feeling about it? Okay, cool. So tomorrow will be first and foremost with the studio content. I'm really excited. I gotta get ready. Um, yes, casual outfits. Yep. Yes. Yes, I got it. Okay, cool beans. No? Okay. If there's any other trends that you guys come across or anything that you see, you can like just send it to me. You can DM it to. Oh yeah, true, true, true. But as y'all are scrolling, because I know that y'all are perpetually online, if you just want to send something, you can always just send it to @VaneLLC, and I'll be able to see whatever you're like feeling in the moment. Okay. All right. Well, I'll see you girls tomorrow. Thank you so much. All right. Have a great night, guys. See you tomorrow, Steve. Bye. I don't know. Somebody's talking about some other stuff and it ain't got nothing to do with me. Let me go ahead and go. Okay, y'all. So that was my client meeting. And see, this is what I'm talking about. I'm not mad about it because we needed to get in. He's about to go on, the manager's about to go on tour out of the country with another act. So I need to get it in. But now look, now I'm going to the studio in Paramount tomorrow to shoot. Like, I'm gonna get it done. But it's like so much is just so chaotic and so crazy. It's like, no, y'all did not tell me you had a studio session now. You told me last week that it was supposed to be Wednesday or Thursday. I'm gonna adjust, I'm gonna adapt, I'm gonna do what I gotta do. Wait, you didn't know what? I'm sorry, I missed it because I kind of jumped into my meeting. Cody must have ate all the food because now he over there with the itis, y'all. Snoring. Snoring. Okay, and it's from 2. I gotta go live with y'all, so about All Americans tomorrow. So I'm not gonna be there all goddamn day and night, but yeah, I got this. But that's like a great example of like I be wanting stuff to be planned out and like clear and like this is what we doing, this is the expectation, and then people come out of left field and it's like, oh no, we need to do this and you gotta do this and da and it's just like I already talked to you about this. You did not say. Okay, cool. Oh, the cost of the tickets. I was just talking about pay me what I'm worth. So I just, the WNBA might be a little bit too rich for my blood right now because $700 to sit in some nosebleeds. But again, I was looking up the Chicago versus Indiana game, which is Caitlin versus Angel. They definitely gonna be texting in. Like, let me go look at another game where because I don't really need to see Caitlin Clark. Like, I'm over her. I never got into her to get over her. They're gonna be in Vegas on September 3rd. How much is them tickets? See, that's because it's the Caitlin Clark and old girl game. These tickets is $18. These tickets to go see the Chicago Sky play the Las Vegas Aces is $18. Look at that. And everything is open. I know I wasn't tripping. Because I was like, I know the WNBA is getting more popular, but I also know that y'all asses is not the NBA. Okay, let me see. $200 for like row. Wait, is that row Q? Let me see. Show me what's $200. It's $200 right next to the damn row D is $715. That's like right courtside though. That's still better. That's better than $2,800 for courtside. I ain't even gonna hold you. And 200 for. Look at this, y'all. 200 is like back here, but like it says 715 for row D. So row D would be like up here. Okay, that's more doable. Not the $700. The $200, that is way more doable. Y'all, I was looking at, where is it at? I said, y'all are taxing. In Chicago, first of all, the court side, well, I don't even think any of them are available. But when I clicked the court side to begin with, they said 2,800. What did I look at before? What did I click? Share. I clicked in there. 370. Oh, was it for 2 tickets? No, that's per ticket. What was 6 something? Something was 6 something in this game. I feel like 3 is decent, doable, if you will. Look at it. 17. 17. Behind the damn goal. You can't even fully see the side of the damn court. What? I thought it was like, where did I look? Oh, this is where I looked at. Court side 7. $2,300. Court side 3. $2,800. Oh my God, see them on the road, honey. I'm gonna check the New York tickets. Well, New York might be Texas too. It's definitely the Caitlyn versus Angel thing that's probably drawing these tickets up. That's crazy. And I want to be in the building for them to win, but I don't want to be in the building $1,700 worth. And I want like good seats. $300. Okay. 700, 1,700. It's gonna be a no for me. Let me see. Me in DC. How much do DC tickets cost? Oh no, this is in Chicago too. See, when the little Washington Mystics come, the ticket's $35. But because Caitlyn bringing her ass, see those tickets is $250, and those are good seats. $250. Behind home. That's decent. And it can include park. Does it say reserve parking? Oh, reserve seating. I'm about to say y'all include parking. Y'all got me. For WNBA games, I want to go see Angel Reese play. Um, so I was looking at WNBA tickets. I am definitely playing The Sims tonight because the way I have to leave my house tomorrow, and I was not planning on leaving my damn house. All of a sudden, I need to do my damn hair. A whole ordeal. A whole ordeal. That mean went okay. We ain't talking about no damn money stuff, which I'm gonna have to talk to Steve in person about it tomorrow. Like, what we doing? And I think it's gonna wind up being 2 separate days. Let me see. I wanna rent a new lens. Dang, anybody in the city got it? Okay, this person. But this is the pancake lens. I have to pick this up tomorrow. Wait, where are they located? Where are they located? They're also located in Burbank as well. Where the hell is the studio? I don't need to rent this lens, but I've been wanting to rent it anyway. I'm gonna try this lens. A great way, if you're a content creator, a great way to try out gear before you buy it. This website's called sharegrade.com, where you can rent camera gear from other people, other filmmakers, content creators, whatever. This is a $2,300 lens that I can rent for $40 for 2 days. And I can use it for their content, and I also can probably use it for, I gotta finish my scripts for these videos, but for a couple videos I have in mind before I have to return it. I gotta pull a bunch of SD cards, clear those. I already have a hard drive I can use and take with me. I gotta pack my bag. Ugh. Ugh, ugh, ugh. Have that. Okay. Well, at least if we getting one of the damn shoots done. They have yet to fix this. Oh my god, but me trying to get back home to do this live, I'm gonna have to push this live back. Or do it from someplace in the valley. Because I'm gonna be in traffic for 2 hours trying to get from the valley down to South LA. Traffic's gonna be ridiculous. Ridiculous. Shout out to the people who just popped on. How y'all doing? I think I'm finished whining. I definitely need to eat something. I do want to make some videos. It's 7 o'clock. I need to prep for this shoot tomorrow. Is there any parking? I gotta suss out this location. Y'all got any questions for me before I get ready to get out of here? What's gonna be the thing I do for myself tomorrow? What's tomorrow? Tuesday? Maybe I'll take myself to the movies. Well, I heard that Mad Max Furiosa was not a good thing. Not a good movie. What else is in theaters? Maybe I'll go to the Grove tomorrow. I like the Grove. It's cute. Mad Max. Garfield. I don't want to see that. I don't care about that. No questions. And Zinga, when are you going live, Miss Mamas? I'm just curious. What is your website down? What is going on, AMC? I'm trying to see what's at the movies. I don't need y'all to tell me. Did y'all see Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes? I enjoyed it. I just turned down the movie screen I got invited to at the end of the month. What's that, babes? What's that? Young Woman at Sea. What is that? There is a bunch of movies out, but I don't know what none of these damn things are. The Muppet movie. I'm okay. Bless their hearts. Yeah, it was pretty good. Oh wait, are you talking about Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, or are you talking about something else I just said? Did you watch Babes? Young Woman in the Sea. Young Woman in the Sea. What the hell is that about? The dead don't hurt. You almost went live on Saturday. You just filmed the process. Okay. Come on, film the process. I'll take it. I will take you filming the process. Bad Boys comes out this weekend, y'all. And I'm locked in. I can't wait for Inside Out 2 as well. I ain't even gonna hold you. Oh, so y'all was talking about The Chosen. Did y'all see that the CW picked it up for this next season? So y'all might be going to something. Now I gotta watch it. Now I have to really, really watch it because the CW is canceling shit left and right. But it acquired that show and it's gonna be on the CW. I said they just put me on to this, and look. Yeah, they announced it today when they announced that All American was renewed. I'm excited for A Quiet Place as well. I love that franchise. You need to start watching it. Oh, you haven't watched it? Oh, maybe it was Angela that was saying that. I think Angela and Sandrika were both talking about it. They got 13 episodes, season 7 of AA. Yep, The Chosen season 4 will be on the CW. And I ain't gonna hold y'all. Those little promo photos they got, I was like, they said this was not some whitewashed ass Jesus story, but the photos was given. So I'm hoping that the writer's pen is penning like y'all say it is. Because I'm gonna be very mad. I'm gonna be very, very mad if I watch this and it's more of the same. And y'all know what I'm saying. There ain't no movies for me to see tomorrow. So I gotta come up with something else. Pick something else. Pick something else. Yeah, 'cause I don't really care about what they got out right now. I wanted to see Mad Max, but Anya Taylor Joy, I don't know if I buy her as an ass whooping machine. I don't know if I buy it. I don't think the challenges is still in theaters. I've been waiting for it to come on streaming. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Well, Dallas the Creator said it was only on the Chosen app. Did you like Passion of the Christ? I don't remember Passion of the Christ, but Mel Gibson is a questionable, problematic motherfucker. So, Erica thinking about Passion of the Christ in 2024, I will never go back and rewatch it, but I don't remember. Like, I remember it was a phenomenon, but I don't remember how I felt about it. Where's the Fullerton? Girl, you gotta Google it. You gotta Google Mel. So many of our faves just show proved to be problematic over time. Unfortunately, unfortunately, Mm-mm-mm. Getting older is reconciling your politics and what you know to be true. I haven't listened to that new Eminem song because apparently he mentioned Megan getting shot in the feet, and it just is that is just an example of like it's just calling into question my support of this man for all this time, and then people start pulling up his receipts of being racist, and making certain comments that he did apologize for, but it's like you also made him to begin with, and like what the fuck are we actually doing? It's just so many people that you listen to, wish well, all of that kind of stuff. Um, uh, Come to find out, they raggedy as fuck. All right, y'all. I'm sitting here scrolling Instagram now. Um, yeah, I heard about it, but I'm not all in the rap stuff. My sister usually keep me up to date because I don't be caring. My cousin, my older cousin, my only older cousin, is like obsessed with Eminem and like has loved him from the very beginning. So I always heard Eminem by way of him, and I appreciate his rapping ability. But if we drawing lines and we standing on business, and well before Kendrick decided to gut and fillet Drake's ass, I had already cut his ass off for the shit that he said about Megan. Eminem, you ain't that special. Your ass can go too. I ain't never gotta listen to anything that you ever say again either. And that's just on standing on business. You know? Um, I think it's interesting when we take a step back and look at how complicit we are most of the time passively in this terrible world that we have now. We find ourselves in because we let certain stuff go and we have not been standing on business about shit that just is not right and it's not okay. So he ain't need to say the line. He might not need my ass as a fan. Two things can be true. I'm gonna go ahead and head out. I ain't even gonna listen to the damn song, honestly. Seeing some people's takes and I read the lyric for the line, it was unnecessary. I don't think it was innately a diss. It would take Meg to come out and like co-sign him for me to be okay with it. The same way that like after Chris Brown and Rihanna shit happened, when Rihanna said let it go and she made up with that man, that was the only time I was like, okay, all right, I'm gonna get off this nigga's neck. And even still, like, he ain't my go-to. We gotta just be we gotta be intentional with how we move through the world because people never gain power and fame if we don't give it to them, or if we cut the head off the monster the moment that we realize that it's becoming a monster or has been a monster. So that's kind of how I look at it. Thank y'all for joining me for another live stream because we're still keeping this daily thing going. I was about to apologize for my funky energy, but I'm not going to apologize because I showed up as I was. And that's the most that anybody can expect from me, and the most I can expect from myself. Not to say that y'all were expecting anything more. So we're not going to apologize for that. We're going to be proud of ourselves for showing up in frustration, showing up in a little bit of anxiety, showing up in annoyance. Because the key is I still showed up. Ow. All right. Love you guys. Hope you have a great rest of your Monday. Tomorrow might be interesting. I'll see how much I'll go live tomorrow because I don't really reveal my clients anymore because people like to be messy. So I know I'm not going to go live from the studio with them, but I definitely want to give y'all a little bit of, I guess, day in the life when I go out in the field and I create content for other people. Because they don't happen that often. So yeah, I will see y'all tomorrow. Wish me fun Sims play, and hopefully I don't stay on it all night and not get no goddamn sleep. But I definitely need a session of Sims to just escape and just be in another world where I have a little bit more control over the chaos that's playing out. I get to be the puppet master. Thank y'all. Love y'all. Talk to y'all tomorrow.